Hello. Cheers. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Good day. Good night. I hope we're all having a lovely day so far. I'm not, but I think that's fine because it's just Wednesday. And sometimes just Wednesday being at work is, just Wednesday being at work.
And I think I need to ease into it.
I got myself a new toy today. Bam. Shiny new ring. Do the thing. Focus. Focus. Please, do it for me. It's supposedly, if the camera freaking works, it's the moon phases. And the neat thing about it is that it's also supposedly, because this is technically true of the ring, I say technically because technically it works. It's a fidget ring. It spins. Or so they say. It does not spin well. It's not on like bearings or anything, so it's not like a fidget spinner where it spins in a satisfying way. It spins in kind of an unsatisfying way. But a fun side effect of it is that it sounds like this. Can you hear that? So that's fun. I'm gonna jingle forever, basically. I'm here for it. Let's play a game, huh? It's been a while since I've actually played this one. I hope I'm not terrible at it. All I knew is that I wanted to play a roguelike today because it's been a minute, hasn't it? Well, not for me. I've been playing a lot of Isaac because, of course, I have. I have a compulsion towards Isaac. I swear. But it has been a minute on stream since I have done so. So what say we... Yeah. That sweet, sweet jazz can stay until the game loads. We'll remove warming up because I'm a professional, and professionals don't leave tags up the entire stream. This seems wrong, right? Oh, that was just a really long loading screen. Wow. All right. Into the jazz. Into the jazz. Let's do it. 11% global progression already? That seems wrong. I played for 3 hours. For a roguelike, 30 hours, I mean, assuming that it's a linear progression, which it never is, but assuming. Okay. I am remembering. Okay. Gotcha. Easy peasy. What's all this? What's all this? What's all of this? Oh. Interesting. All right. Let's do it. What do we have? 30 schools. Greed kills restore 1 more stamina. 1,000 gold and 5 perception at the start of your exploration. That's cool. That's a cool thing. 5 constitution. 1 constitution at the beginning of each room if your health is below 50% of its maximum. Cool. Sick. We love that. That sounds actually pretty dang good. Perfect dodge triggers haste. Healing turned into gold. Fire illuminates farther. I'm bad at the light mechanic. I don't want to rely on it. Let's do big health. What weapons do I want to introduce? I don't even know what weapon types I like. How am I supposed to pick what to put in the freaking map? I like whips. Okay, nope. Nope. Nice. I guess we just move up. Wait, events. Huh. I think we should do a warm-up before we do an event, right? Because that seems like a terrible idea. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Are we good? See? Oh no. It's my infinite Spanish wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see my TikTok? Do you even follow me on social media? Please? I beg you. I beg you! Alright. Yeah. That's unacceptable behavior. Okay. It's a good thing we took the warm-up round. I don't know if anyone remembers. I'm terrible at this game, apparently. I fucking adore the sword. Y'all remember this. It's my baby. We take the sword. Baby, we take those. I had a conversation with some coworkers today that has been stuck in my G-dang head. I don't know how it came about, but we were talking about unhoused folks. Our unhoused neighbors. And does anyone know where it comes from? The way that, like, Americans talk about houseless people as if like we know what's best for them. You know what I mean? Because we were talking about it and I was like, the answer is simple. I remember how it came up. First of all, a bill was recently passed in the city where I live where it is no longer legal. It is no longer legal to camp in the city. So our city, which was one of the last cities in Texas, Austin, the capital of Texas, was like the last place. Ooh, shit. It's like was a big center for unhoused people because it was legal to camp here. There are huge homeless encampments. And it's one of the things that I really like about the city. For the record, I'm not complaining. I like it a lot. It's cool. But a bill was recently passed to make it illegal. And so we started talking about, the housing crisis. Because obviously that's what you do when homeless people come up at all. Everybody has a take. Which, if you're politically educated, having a take is not necessarily a bad thing. Oh my god. However, if you were not politically educated, having a take is very, very annoying. So my solution, the obvious solution, is give everybody a freaking house. Because of course. Because I saw the statistic today, there are 17 million empty houses in the United States, and there are below 600,000 individual homeless people in the United States. That is multiple orders of magnitude difference. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. There is absolutely no excuse not to just give every single person a house. And the first thing that my coworker said when I said this was, they'll destroy the house. What? They'll destroy the house, is what they said. And I said, they'll destroy the house? What do you mean? They're not animals, they're people. And they said, they're people who are often addicted to drugs. They're doing heroin. They're not going to do what's best for themselves or the house. And I'm just like, first of all, decriminalize heroin because people who are struggling with addictions can't get the help that they need because it's illegal. Second of all, where the fuck do you get off pretending like you know so much better than these people that they have to prove to you that they are worthy of being alive? Because that's what it is. Because if you're not giving people a house, you are condemning them to a very possible death in the streets. Where does this come from? That people think that I made a tweet about this, and the way that I thought about it at the time was that people see unhoused people as if they're misbehaving pets, and we have to tell them what's right. And it's like, where do you get off? You don't know better than anyone. You don't know better than me, certainly. This is unfortunate. This is extremely unfortunate. Or maybe it's really good because now dodging doesn't cost stamina? Is that what's happening? It's really good? Anyway, I got distracted by the game. Yeah, we'll take that. Whatever. I don't know. I just... And I don't blame these people because, you know, lifetime of propaganda is a hell of a drug. But come the fuck on. Oh no. Oh no. To assume you know so much better than 600,000 people who have been screwed over that you can't even... Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I almost just died. I don't know. I don't even have any more of a take here. That's it. That's it. People deserve a house. They deserve food. They deserve healthcare. They deserve all of this for free. Yo, fuck me up with gold, please. Like, that's it, right? Do I care about healing right now? Do I care about healing right now? I'm not in a very good place. Nah. We take the risk. We take the risk. I don't know. Answers on a postcard. What do you think about the housing crisis? Do you think unhoused neighbors are people? I'm realizing that I might not be a very good organizer because, you know, one of the big areas on the ADHD spectrum where I am the most is the words are I'm failing to find the words. Oh, emotional dysregulation. I get very, very angry in political conversations. So I'm not sure that I would be the best to... Maybe it's just I'm not outreach, you know? Maybe I'd be an okay organizer if I'm only communicating with other socialists. But certainly not when I'm talking to liberals. But this isn't a politics stream. Don't be silly. Weapons. Weapons, 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 weapons. I don't want to offer blood for any of these. Two-handed weapon, bomb. We'll buy one of those. Let's go. Extremely sick. Extremely sick. I have no choice. I've done this to myself. I didn't plan ahead. Can I do a thing? Would y'all absolutely hate me if I did this? Let's do jazz. This is more my speed, to be perfectly honest. Well, There has been a knock at my door. I might have to leave. I am going to have to leave. Give me but one moment. Friends and family. Then I will return. Much love. Good news. The sweats have arrived.
Oh.
Look at all my
That
sweats.
was so fast.
Look at all these sweats. Look at all those sweats.
Is that it?
Sweats.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
That was very fast.
You too can have a pair of customized Biggest Junior sweats. Be they tie-dyed, bleached, spray painted, cut to shorts. You too. I have 5 commissions from coworkers, and the raw material is here. Sorry for the knife bit. I thought it would be funny. Back to game. Actually, I'm saving that. Advertising material. What can I say? I'm a professional now. Let's get back to the game. All one-ies. Love you, by the way. Throw the bomb, please. Thank you. I blew myself up with bombs? I'm out of gold. Do I offer blood or is that extremely risky? I think it's risky. Bucket. I have hiccups from my beer. I need cash. Cash rules everything around me. What do we got? Dancing flames. Flamethrower traps activate automatically if you stand in front of them. Easy. No worries. I hope someone out there enjoys the jazz roguelikes as much as I do, because I think I'm just gonna keep doing it. It kind of sounds like a dream come true. You know what I mean? Like such an absolute blast. Wednesdays are Jazz Rogue Days? How's that feel? Does that feel good? Oh. Now I'm the fool? I'm still the fool? I'm more the fool than ever before? It's a 3-hit combo, Biggest Junior. I don't love Biggest Boyus here. Not a fan. Not a fan. $27 plus 11 though? Wow, that's kind of a lot of damage. But the lightning attacks do be good. Here's the thing, is I'm never gonna win because I'm just gonna keep giving up every advantage that I get. Just say it's not good enough. Alright, let's get a real good weapon this time. We'll trade blood for it if we have to. Goodness. It's like Dark Souls but faster than Dark Souls. Which probably a good thing at this point because everybody is so good at the freaking Dark Souls games by now. You know what I mean? Oof. Owie. They're just regular old sweats. What are you looking for?
It's exciting.
I am gonna go try on those black ones in a sec.
Nice.
Not in like a sec, but like a sec. You get me? You get me?
I'm not able to focus.
If secondary weapon is a shield, never gonna happen. Let's do this one. Or upgrade our sticks of dynamite and rely on them solely. We'll play full ranged build. How's that sound? Boss time. Yeah, we got it. Liquid Courage. You ever get those emails from LinkedIn that are like, 2 people are watching you? Unacceptable behavior. Have you considered... Oh! Sorry, I forgot how quickly that freaking... that move comes out? Alright. Okay, this is incredibly stressful. I have not set myself up very well here. I have not set myself up very well here. Okay, that's something. That's something. Oh, I get to get rid of one. Visual effects on screen, they go. They go first. I feel no regret. I really need the health at the moment. I mean, I got to, right? Yeah, we're full ranged now. That'll do. I hope. Let's take the chance. Yeah. Corruption now passively increases over time. Why do they do this to me? Hey Paul, how you doing? I decided to come back to this game and it's bullying me. How are you doing today? What do you got? Don't get hit by enemies. You absolutely hate to see it. Doing alright, bit tired, it's a bit late. Yeah, it is for you, isn't it? One Sam, how are you doing out here? At this time of day. Oh my. Oh my. 22:35. Let me do the math. 10:35? You'll forgive me, I'm a silly American. I don't work in military time. Okay, I can't be... Yeah. Okay, I lost. Fuck. Look, I tried. You're asking me to do simple math, simple arithmetic while I'm streaming? That's very stressful. The jazz was intended to keep stress levels down. Not necessarily working. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. You missed nothing. I've been pretty good. I mean, you know, as good as I ever am. Work sucks, but streaming is nice. It is cool to have the opportunity to play games that I wouldn't normally be playing, because I normally only play one game in my off time. How about yourself? If I don't pick up the pace here, I'm gonna lose everything. Oh, I was just asking how you've been, because I've been, you know, okay. Desperation, incandescent claws, steel tipped talon. Been all right. I guess sometimes you can't hope for better than that, huh? Middling is sometimes good enough. Removes corruption for every enemy killed? I think I have to do that. Some streaming this morning. The Minecraft mod you've been playing? The one that I don't understand at all? Good. How you doing in that, by the way? It's literal, actual rocket science. Parts of the map transformed into unknown rooms. That's fine. Who needs to see? I don't make good decisions anyway. What's the point of visual information if I don't, you know, use it? The rocket science is a bit later. Okay, automation in Minecraft is already rocket science to me. Okay. Okay. Oh geez. Setting up automated chemistry stuff? Absurd. Chemistry shouldn't even exist. Fuel production for the rocket science? I knew it. I absolutely knew it. You thought you could get away with lying to me, but you cannot. What is going on? I think this is what a bad run looks like. Like, I don't think my damage output is nearly good enough. I know what a bad run looks like in Isaac. Okay, I'm also a bad player, so there is that. Just fuel for the base. You're automating the fuel production for the base so that wait, hold on, I'm coming up with a joke. Automating fuel production for the base so that you can fuel automated production for the base. There it is. There's the joke. That's the joke. Did I stick the landing? Oh hell yeah. Attributes. Give me HP, please. I appreciate the inclusion of quests because in regular old craft mine, I simply never know what to do. I'm so very terrible at this game. Not that it's like easy and I'm just fucking it up. It's definitely hard. Don't misunderstand me. I'm just so very terrible at it is all. Oh, hello. We take lightning damage. Factory must grow to meet the increased requirements of the factory. It's an infinite system, dog. It's unsustainable. You're asking for trouble. What in the fuck? Right. No idea what launching a rocket does. I imagine what it actually entails, but it takes some preparation. Is it like a travel type rocket, or is it like a probe into space for resources type rocket? That's a lot of cash. I imagine it would take a lot of preparation, right? It's freaking... It's a freaking rocket. Regular enemies are concealed while in the shadows. Oh. It loads in a separate dimension. Oh, interesting. So it's like really far, it's like really far nether portaling. That's the best part of Minecraft, by the way. When you just go into the nether, you dig a tunnel, and then you come up somewhere new. That first 5 minutes is very exciting. Because it never lasts, right? It gets just as dull as the old place. Oh, shit. That is an unacceptable way to treat me. I'm just gonna die here. Like, I don't have a whole lot of choice. Okay. Health me? You face tank things easily? Good for you. 14 days in, so dying would be very bad. Like 14 days, like 14 days, like hours of playtime. $14 times 24. Unacceptable. How did you do that? Without dying a single time? I would have fallen in lava first time I went looking for diamonds and had to start over. I remember this fight. I have no idea. Yeah. I don't remember this fight well enough, apparently. Yeah. Okay, look, for a bad run, getting to the final boss, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No idea. Dodge and stamina. Yeah, I know. This time you just kept going somehow. Honestly, good for you. Sometimes that's all it takes. You just go. Nice. All right, what do we got? Mace and gun, throwing knives and knife. Passive illumination. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. We're just gonna go in. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't care about those so much. No, let's do one. Let's get wild with it. Dark souls know when to embrace darkness. The light makes you more vulnerable than ever. It's the opposite. No, not a lot of people here today. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. I don't have what it takes. I'm a coward. Let's do big attributes up right at the beginning. Bop, bop, bop. I'm out of drink. I didn't think this through at all. Oh my god. Ugh. I hear Twitch viewership is dropping now that the vaccine is going out and about. It was not something that I had actively encountered, but hey. Comes for everybody, don't it? Ooh. Zooey mama. I gotta go. Yeah, I think honestly it's probably karmic justice because I was bragging about how my viewership hasn't dropped with the vaccine. I deserve it. It's fine. No Windows threaten security. I don't actually care. That didn't work. I thought I could be a big brain and counter it. Oof. I'm just not very good at this game. It's alright. I just want the devs to hear my plea and come through. Come back to me. Teach me how to play. It's all I've ever wanted from you. That's probably a once in a lifetime type thing, huh? Stop! That didn't work. What is the timing on that counter? I reckon that's something that doesn't happen a lot. Yeah, well. Oh my. I think I'm getting confused by the utter lack of the fuck? The bullets bounce off the wall? Interesting. Getting confused by the utter lack of stun. Oh, I guess there is some. Do enemies have individual, like, poise? Is this the most Dark Souls of all time? Or do they have hyper armor when they're starting an attack? Keen bow. I mean, I don't have a two-handed weapon yet, so why not? I don't know how to use the bow in this game. I don't know how to use anything in this game. I just swing it a lot. Just swing your big ol' hammer around. That's all. Is there a strategy here? Because no one told me. Shiny sword, please. Blinding greed. Gold on the ground disappears after a short time. The amount of gold on the ground increases. So we run straight for the gold, is what you're telling me. Oh, cool. That was actually pretty good. Oh, my. Seems like a good bow shot is actually pretty good. But only a good bow shot. Whoa, my. Alright. I think I do just need to slow it down a bit. I think I've been playing it too fast and not considering what's actually going on. I still am doing that. I'm just talking like I'm smarter, but I'm not actually any smarter. Yeah. Yeah. This game makes me do a wince every time. Oh wow, that's really good. So is that. I'd have to offer blood for it though. Let's just get this and move on. Cool, I like that. Provided I'm smart about it, I can use the dagger attack to escape. But I'm not always smart about it. 1, 2, cut and run. Oh, cool. Very good. Turns out. Yeah. Seems like a pretty gigantic upgrade. Actual literal necromancy. I mean, not too big of a surprise, but oh yeah, please. Get yourself a girl who offers to pick you up a beer. Ooh, lightning damage. Although What's your taste in beer? Mine is the cheapest one. How's that sound? Being a poor college student, mine is no. Being a poor college student, it turns out, sticks with you. That changes your lifestyle forever. Like, unless you get a really good job out of college. Because, like, I'm not as poor as I was in college. But I still act like it. Oh, baby, I do. What do you like to consume? Do you have a mind-altering chemical of choice, or total straight edge? Oh my. My mind-altering chemical of choice, if you haven't figured it out, is, in fact, alcohol. I feel it helps with my social anxiety. Oh my. Oh my. I'm so bad at fighting these guys. I just don't even think about it. Antidepressants and antipsychotics. Is that word? I never knew what that word meant. That is a word that I have seen before. But I didn't know that that's what that meant. I mean, honestly, good for you. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm the smart one for choosing to consume maybe more than the usual amount of alcohol. Oof. Owie. I'm just not thinking, is the thing. You know? It's just no alcohol. You did coffee for a short bit? Oh, this could be nice. Or is it terrible? We'll leave it. Yeah, coffee I think is more dangerous. In my opinion, coffee has done more harm to me than alcohol ever has.
What?
The caffeine headaches is a lifelong addiction. That is like, I'm screwed. Falling asleep in class is something that I have gotten very good at. So I feel you. Going to bed on time is better than coffee. Yeah, you're probably right. Gold offerings remove corruption? Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, you're certainly right. You're not probably right. That doesn't mean that's a choice I'm willing to make. I like my bean juice. I like my bean juice. You won't get me to apologize for it. Not that you're trying to. Hello, Hawk. How you been? I take it Triss was not able to get up on her writing. Not at all. I respect that. Ooh. The dagger is like... No, the dagger is just too bonkers good. I'm sorry. I feel for you. I really do. Crit damage, damage against poisoned enemies. Daggers are very good. I have noticed this run, and I have a good dagger. And I don't want to replace it with a whip, but I don't know if this is good enough. I'm gonna say it's not. Depends on the person. Like, some people can drink a pot of coffee at night and still sleep okay, but if you have a cup at noon, you can't sleep at all. Ugh, that sucks. I'm definitely the oh, I can reroll. That's right. That's really good. I cannot afford it in gold. We'll take the risk. Yeah, I'm definitely a pot of coffee during the day, and it's not a problem. Type ho. But, I understand. Supposedly, and I don't know if this is true, but supposedly the science says that caffeine only stays in your system for 4 hours. Oh, that's cool, actually. But that doesn't make any sense to me, because everyone I have ever met, literally ever, is like, a pot of coffee in the morning ruins my entire day. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Don't you dare. I'm really trying to rebuild my health with this sword. It might not be a great long-term plan. But also, it doesn't seem all that bad. Throw another one. Dummy. He thinks he can get one over on me. Yeah, okay. Okay. This could be a good run. This could be a good run. Taking damage from enemy deals... Oh, we like that. An enemy is killed by the environment. Tris hasn't watched a movie with you and Meryl all week? Tris, what are you doing? Tris, why are you doing that? (36 plus 13). Finishers throw the spear. Plus 50% damage to elites, champions, and bosses. Ooh. Next one on the list is the Winter Soldier. So I don't know, maybe. That's how I feel about the Winter Soldier. I think we gotta keep Blood Weeper. Gain corruption for each enemy killed? No, that's not good enough. Remove me a curse, please. The Winter Soldier was like the first instance of Marvel trying to say something interesting, or at least appearing like they're trying to say something interesting, and then just not at all doing that. Not even a little bit. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that a lot. Alright. Fuck me up, daddy. Let's go! My stats are pretty good. Let's do a upgrade. Also, I've got cash. Cash money. Cash rules everything around me. Did you see Falcon and the Winter Soldier, y'all? Hold on. Did you see Falcon and the Winter Soldier? The most disgusting piece of liberal media I've ever seen. I honestly felt dirty watching it. That last episode, really gross. Okay, so I think the bats approach you from behind always? Is that my understanding here? You might watch it after you get to the MCU movies. Look, if you can get access to it for free, or like if you're already paying for the service and it wouldn't make a difference, I recommend it, if only just to see how wild the messaging of this show is. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. We'll take one of those. Yeah. Just give the people in charge a stern talking to and it'll be fine. Yeah. And that part was gross, but it gets worse, right? The black man, the black super soldier, wait, hold on. Are we okay with spoilers? Triss, I know you said that y'all might watch it. You okay with spoilies? Speak now, or forever hold thine peace. That's gonna get really good. Oh, okay. Enjoy your movie. Alright, are they gone? Are they gone? The black super soldier. Let's live on the wild side. The black super soldier, who was pivotal to the success of the United States, received nothing but punishment in return, and was written out of the history books, who is pretty obviously a stand-in for like the Buffalo Soldiers, for like the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, for, you know, essentially the United States history of exploiting black people, writing them out of history, and torturing them forever, basically. He shows up and he says, fuck this place. America has done nothing for me ever. And then at the end of the show, Falcon gives him a gold statue in the museum, and it turns out he didn't hate America at all. He was just so sad that he didn't get the recognition that he deserved. And what they're trying to say here, to give them credit, is that we need to be talking about black history in America, which is true. But what they did was they bribed a man who was very, very, very correct about the way he was treated by an evil, evil country. And they bribed him into being a patriot again. And when I watched that scene, I actually literally felt sick. It was pretty gross. What? Sorry. Just read my curse. And I'm mad about it? Anyway, it's a bad show. The anarchists are the bad guys. That's how you know it's a bad show. And yes, that's all it takes. That part was unbelievable. No, absolutely, no one should have responded like that. It was written by libs. Black libs, which is a good step forward, I guess. Libs, nonetheless. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Base damage increases by your percentage of missing HP. Ooh. Plus 30% base damage per other cursed weapon or cursed relic carried. Plus damage taken? Yeah, let's just do this. Anywho, that's my take on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Plus they did this thing where, like, unless I misunderstood it, the breaking point where you're supposed to start questioning if whether or not the anarchists are evil, the breaking point is when, did I misunderstand, or did she blew up a police building, right? They'll never know what you gave up for them, and it's just like, what? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to give me context on this scene. Monica being the young black woman? Was she talking to Wanda?
At the end, whenever they died, I think.
When was this? I don't remember this in the show. But yeah, the building that she blew up halfway through Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that was a police building, right? That was like a military target. I was still on her side at that point, and the show was asking me not to be.
The neighbors and the people are really mad. And she's like, they'll never forgive me. And she's like, they'll never know what you gave up. She's so mad. Right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. When she was telling Wanda that it was okay, she imprisoned an entire town and enslaved them because she lost her family, which, like, I get the show is about grief and loss. But also, she enslaved an entire town. Yeah, I think I think if you give these Marvel shows the benefit of the doubt, it's people trying to do a good thing. But I do think either way, it's at the very least clumsy and at the very most unfortunate. Let's get gold. Let's get some cash. And I mean, that's how the entire Marvel movies are, right? It's the same as like owie? It's the same as like the Watchmen TV series, which there were some missteps, especially the end. Yeah, I agree. Most of WandaVision I think I liked. Most of these shows do end up falling short just like right at the last second, which Falcon and the Winter Soldier was definitely not nearly as good, but I think it had a similar issue where just like right at the end it goofed it. I don't actually care about that. But yeah, I mean, this is how all of Marvel is, right? It flailed throughout. I don't know. It was like, I was pleasantly surprised that at least at the beginning, they were like, yeah, this group, the Flag Smashers, are 100% right. And I like that at the end, they stopped her, but they didn't condemn her as a villain, you know? I appreciate that. Again, it's trying for something. I mean, if you give it the benefit of the doubt, of course. But no, it's just a failure. Because you can't. Like, of course you can't. It's like Watchmen, which really wanted to do a critique of policing, but you can't do a critique of policing without also doing, like... It wanted to do a critique of policing and a critique of capitalism, but it didn't want to do a critique of both at the same time. The spoiler talks we are done. We can be done now. Welcome back. Live commentate on the movie? If you want to, that could be very fun. There is a risk that I will spoil it. But that's up to you, B. Give me cash money. So we want attributes, weapon, attributes, boss. Executive decision. Executive decision. Maybe you missed a line something? Well, oh, I missed a whole freaking message from you. Okay, it might be a bit of spoilers here, Hawk. Just a tad. Didn't even know what the Flag Smashers wanted half the show, so it felt like the whole point of them being right was kind of aesthetics only and it didn't have any content to it. Yeah. They weren't specific, but from what I could tell, the political world building was a little lackluster, but from what I could tell, during the snap, when half the world was gone, Hawk, no, it's just a flex. Straight up, it's just a flex. So my understanding of the political situation of the show is, during the snap, since there was only half the population, kind of all the borders fell apart, like countries didn't continue to do what they did. So people were able to freely move without borders and like move into homes and have a space. And then when everybody snapped back, there was like a UN police organization that came in and started pushing everybody out to give the homes back to the people who were snapped away. So all of these people who were living, you know, with open borders, with actually like homes to live in, like essentially they were refugees who found settlement during the snap. And then as soon as everything unsnapped, the government made them refugees again. It pushed them out of their homes. They had no home, like no country to go back to. Borders were reinforced so they couldn't travel. So as far as I understood, it's border oppression. Flag Smashers wanted open borders. They wanted good treatment for the refugees. And they wanted cool stuff. The first time you're seeing ship made of metal. Interesting. Yeah. Sorry, welcome to the world. Our ships are scary instead of cool. As far as like... Oh, neat. That's cool. As far as like... the production of Captain America and the Winter Soldier, it's definitely more watchable than most Marvel movies. You feel? So like, yeah, the action is good. The action is good. I also like the French dude that kicks real good. He's a friend of mine. Very practical combat suit. Appreciate things like that. I appreciate the aesthetic since they were going for like a spy movie. But I'm gonna be honest, I like the brightly colored dumb superhero costumes. That's kind of my jam. Like if you're gonna be doing superheroes, which is like, it is kind of inherently a ridiculous concept, right? Just lean into it. Just have fun. The terrible outfit in the Avengers, but that outfit's so much more fun. More fabric rather than leather. I think you're right. I think you're right. Applying there is protective mirror material under there that's closer to what you'd see in a real combat situation. True. I think there's room for both. Like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man is set in the real world, right? It's set in New York. It's a realistic setting. But realism doesn't mean sadness all the time. Like, it's still fun. And also it takes its subject matter seriously. Like Spider-Man 2 is all about fucking the difficulty of self-sacrifice and balancing that with being a poor boy. You know? Like, it's serious. And it takes itself seriously, but still, Spider-Man is dressed in red and blue, and Doc Ock is Dr. Octopus. Like, I think there's room for both. Do a lot to establish the science and the seriousness. Yeah, I think a bit overmuch. It's a bit military fetishism for me. Especially with S.H.I.E.L.D. coming in with, like, tactical gear. The black slick leather is hard to maintain, I bet. Yeah, I mean, the original Black Widow costume was clearly just meant to be a sexy bodysuit, right? Oh! This is going extremely poorly. I just lost half of my HP in one fell swoop. Either tactical... Well, see, here's the thing. I think that's a false dichotomy. You know what I mean? I don't think... I think if you want realism, real life isn't all sadness all the time. I think if you want realism, you're gonna have to put in both goofy and silly and like gritty and sad simultaneously. That's my thought. Where am I getting sadness from? Like, what else do you mean by grittiness? Just it's kind of depressing. What do I want here? What do I want here? I don't care about this bow. Why do they keep trying to give me bows? There's like a lot more damage here, but it's... I'll just take this cool ass sword. Nah. Takes itself seriously and treats everything very practically. It also depicts characters and design in a practical and serious way. I see where you're coming from. I don't think I want any of these. I see where you're coming from. I just also think that, like, we're talking about Captain America here, right? Like, there's inherently some silliness to it. And I guess it's just a preference thing. I prefer it to be that way. I think Winter Soldier does a decent job of it for the most part. Yeah, the Winter Soldier is very, very grounded and therefore not colorful. Can you tell I'm displeased? I mean, it's a thing that's been said to death about the Marvel movies. But, like, there's legitimately no color in them until, like, Guardians of the Galaxy came around. They're all gray. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know. I just feel like if we're gonna be doing superheroes, I'd rather it be like Into the Spider-Verse. Another movie that takes itself very seriously and talks about real things. But it's bright and colorful and fun. Maybe military aesthetic just isn't my thing. Which, that's fair. And it's fair if you like it. That also makes more sense. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've ever been, you know, embroiled in the world of military aesthetic. That's not really my experience. I don't care about this. Interesting. I thought that was the best, one of the best choices. I thought it was beautiful. Like walking straight out of a comic book. I love 2D animation styling. That's like my... I mean, Marissa will tell you, I'm the type of person that comes out with these extravagant statements that, oh my god. I think 2D animation is almost always superior inherently to 3D animation. I think one of the main examples of 3D animation that is superior to 2D animation is Into the Spider-Verse, because it's doing 2D animation style. You feel me? You like the suits in this movie? Good for you. I'm glad. Stop. I can beat this boss with low health. I'm not worried about it. I might not be able to beat this boss with low health. Okay, you weren't supposed to do that. Jeez. Clearly is for a superhero, not a random regular person, but it looks practical and you like that it has a purpose. You know what? Fair enough. I think it was an interesting, well, I think it could have been an interesting change of pace and aesthetic if the rest of the Marvel movies weren't so colorless and bland. The triumphant music playing over a massive, over-weaponized gunship. Yes. Here's a thing that Thamer Sophie Curio said in one of their vids. The dirty secret of American film is that anytime you see the army, any branch of the military, any military equipment in a film, that means the United States military, the Pentagon, had to sign off on it. Which means that quite literally every single Marvel movie that takes place on Earth is endorsed by the US military, and therefore they are all military propaganda. Slap all the cannons on there. What can go wrong? Ooh, neat. High chance of being of higher quality. That could be very good. Did y'all see my fidget spinner ring? Hold on. I have a ring. Brand new, as of today. It'll never focus on it. No matter how much I want it to. Anyway, it's the cycles of the moon. Isn't that nice? Look, it spins. Isn't that neat? It's a fidget ring. It looks cute. Please tell me the movie won't try to push that kind of weaponry as a good thing. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Paul on this one. All right, I want this. That's what we want. Yeah. Finishers and charge attacks interrupt regular enemies' attacks. That sounds very cool. What else can I get? Projectiles have greater range and pierce through enemies. Not sure I care. Plus 50% damage while in darkness. Again, not sure I care. Attacking right after a successful parry does a riposte. That could be really cool. We're buying void bombs, baby. You can choose which items show up in your run. Okay, poison I like. Banish the gun. If I get mad later, y'all know why, I guess. 1,000 hostiles a minute. Read a terrorist DNA before he steps outside. How is this a good thing? Yeah. Big Templar energy. Magic cops. It was fuzzy the whole time? Oh, it's still fuzzy? Hilarious. How'd we do? How'd we do? Oh my god. Why was I put on this earth? Only to suffer? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Captain America says, that's not really freedom. And I'm like, yeah. What's all this? Venom fangs? Smith & Wesson's Schofield? Fire attacks for perfect shots and offhand combo? Ooh. Sword whip. You know what? This game is good. I know nobody was arguing with that assertion, but you know what? This game is good. Let's go all stats all the time, baby. Hey, look, my links. Was gonna say something about the fact that Steve visits a museum about himself, but Meryl rightly pointed out I would absolutely do the same. Honestly, could you even be blamed? I think if you had a museum to yourself, it would be more of a shame to not visit it. Like, not only visit it, but like tell everyone that you have a museum to yourself. Although I guess in Steve's case, he's specifically going for his friend rather than himself. Help, I'm terrible at games. Please die faster. I just need bombs. Now all I need is bombs. Apparently the bombs were added the very update where I purchased and started playing the game. So that's cool. More attributes. More attributes. I am gonna need some more cash, please. Oof. Automatically trigger a parry. Nah. I don't care. Oh my. I'm so dumb. I'm still so dumb. Oh no, that actually felt sad. Yeah, we like a couple of good friendos. Visiting Peggy. Peggy, despite being a cop, is too good for this world. Stop. Cold 45 Rainmaker. Sufficiently charged ranged attacks always trigger perfect shots. Plus base damage per point of perception is good, but not that good. I don't know if I care enough about guns. Yeah, we'll take it. It glows gold. Oh? Automatically dodge during a charged attack? Sure, we'll take that. Anything that glows gold, you pick up. That's the rule. Damage, please. This one's gonna be a bad run. I gave myself a bad start. I have no HP. Would you look at that? The game comes through in the clutch. And curse me, daddy. Each door imposes a payment of 300 gold. Each gold not paid is converted into damage. If all gold is paid, 10% maximum health is restored. I'm gonna be taking lots of damage from the doors. You good, Goose?
Yeah. Just don't work
Oh. Our good boy Stu has officially acquired Baby Driver, if you ever wanna watch that. I don't understand the point of the pistol. It's just like a not very good, kind of slow. It's just a not very good, kind of slow ranged. Oh my, I've cursed myself. I have all the worst weapons. Only daggers. Yeah, dagger was good. Throwing knives, curiously, don't have the same appeal. Curiously. The movie Baby Driver, yeah. Guns are trash. I appreciate that. An old soul. Bombs? Or dagger? Sword. Oh, it's just so good. It's very expensive. It's just so good. I don't understand. All right. This is gonna hurt. We gotta make our way over to gold. We gotta aim for gold every opportunity we get now. I'll take a spear. Whatever. I'm not afraid. +4 to the highest? The single highest. Oh, so it doesn't do anything for me. What an unfortunate turn of events. It's a bit of a mixed bag entirely because of Kevin Spacey, yeah. Kevin Spacey is one of those like bombs that goes off that makes you be like, I can't watch movies anymore. But Hawk, yeah, the spy shit, that's the good part. I like that part. Alright, we want to get easy kills with the dagger because it heals. Oh my god. Not the dagger, the throwing knives. Fury does not have a great time in this movie. That is quite the undersell. Let's get some damage. More damage always. Yeah. Oh, I do not meet the requirement. This is gonna hurt. Alright, we gotta go for gold. Cowards. Yeah, I was fully expecting wings to pop out of the side of the car. Opening a gold chest now inflicts corruption. Gold chests contain more gold. I hate this. We're gonna get our 5th curse like in 2 rooms. It's gonna be no time at all. Heal me, please. Blizz. Killing a burning enemy restores max health. That's never gonna happen. The repulsors in the wheels. That's not wings at all. I'm with Hawk on this one. Cowards. Stop. You monsters. Stop. I watched a little bit of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Did it stay? Did it stay at pretty much the same quality tier? Because it wasn't bad. Okay. I gotta stop dodge rolling around when I'm not, like, being smart about it, because it's just killing me. Please. Oh, it's bad. Heal me? Tell me this car is secure enough to be able to handle multiple battering rams to the window, but the flight systems are disabled by a few car crashing to a regular road speed. Yeah. It'd be too convenient if it was actually useful all the time. Then it got pretty good, then it got a bit meh, then it got alright again. I think I must have dropped off at the pretty good part. Give me the gold. Stop. Stop. Stop everything trying to kill me, always. Please. I don't deserve that. Why is this dude standing in the middle of the road? Because he's cool. And he listens to that Beatles song that goes, why don't we go do it in the road? What did Steve do? How dare you insult resident good boy Steve? Oh, no helmet or protective equipment while riding a motorcycle? He is literally the strongest man.
Buddy,
Yes.
do we still have charcoal?
Yeah, we do.
And do we have after speaker?
Yup. Our speakers are a little quiet. They're waterproof. One of them is. But it's a little quiet. You asking about for floating?
Yeah.
Yeah, just let them know. It exists, but it's a little quiet. Passing through a door inflicts less corruption. 50% less corruption. That's true. He is setting a bad example. But also, he'll be fine. I agree with Paul. More greed kill time limit? I like that. I'm so glad. They do seem like they'd be a pretty solid pair to watch movies with. If you're not interested in, like, if you don't mind the movie being talked over, that is. Other curses are unknown as long as this one is not lifted. Cool. I'm having a terrible time. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Is literally as loud as your own thoughts. That is a really good point. It's the ideal movie watching experience for you. I should have known. I should have known. Do we have any more?
Beer?
Yes.
I think so.
I'll never stop. I'll never stop.
Jack?
Yes, please. If you're up.
I'm up.
Okay. The game is bullying me with tutorials because it knows I'm bad. It's like, hey dummy. It is midnight. You should go to bed. But are you going to? I probably won't play too much longer. I'm just enjoying the game. After a parry, main weapon deals crit damage for 2 seconds. Steve Rogers committing mass property damage. Actually, all the superheroes committing mass property damage is kind of what they're best at. I'm never gonna parry. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm gonna parry. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. New weapon is good. Let's start there. It's different when it's an active war zone. True. You're not wrong. But also, don't they literally always do that anyway? I could be wrong here. I've been wrong before. It's not often, but it does happen. Oof, owie, I should have started with the other. What is making all of these sounds? Stop. Stop. Alright, where's the bird? Bird dies first. There's no bird. Alright, alright. It's alright to be wrong sometimes. Quite used to being wrong yourself. Look, it's alright to be wrong sometimes in good company. On a public platform, if I'm wrong ever, it invites bad faith actors. Oh, for sure he could have. Poison bombs. I mean, we'll give it a shot. It's a good sword. This might be my last run. The beers are getting to me, and I don't like the way that I get when I'm drunk on stream. So we'll see. Ah, fuck you. This game says no, Biggest Junior. No fun for you. You thought you were gonna have fun? Incorrect. Okay, so it's not the birds making those screeching sounds, it's the skeletons. That's so much worse. Because there are seemingly infinite skeletons. Nice. That's asking for trouble. He just came to flex. Just came to show off, really. Sticks of dynamite? Crackling grenades? Do I offer blood for this? Let's reroll. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Here we go. That is asking for trouble. You do not show up and try to flex on your superior officer. That is not how you get ahead in the military. Or at least I assume. Okay, the spear sucks actually. I'm pissed. This is a bad run too. And I might just be blaming my poor play on the game right now. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. Yep. Yes. I'm looking at chat when you guys aren't even chatting because it comes with the territory. ADHD, baby. I need to get myself to a psychiatrist soon. Where do you guys... Yeah, y'all both know. Y'all both have official diagnoses, right? With autism? Where do you go? Do you just go to a general practitioner or... I just like... If, say, I'm neurodivergent and I need a diagnosis, went to a clinic as a child, it's the thing that I'm confused about. Hey, Nala? Little shit. Most psychiatrists? Okay. Ooh. I don't know about autism diagnosis yet. I'll ask about it, but I'm pretty certain of ADHD. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna lose anyway, so let's go all in. Interesting. Someone specialized in diagnoses. Loses fire lighting property, shines with dark light, no longer take extra darkness while standing down. Okay. No more dark, or no more light. I guess that's fine. Oh my god, this is going very poorly. This is not a game that I'm good at. Isaac, I feel like I'm pretty good at. This game? No, absolutely not. Which is funny, because this game is more like Dark Souls. General practitioner can probably refer me. Here's the thing, I don't have one. I don't go to a doctor, ever. Because it sucks to do so in the United States. So should I go find a general practitioner first, or should I just go straight to like a psychiatrist? You feel me? I don't know either. We're both in the dark, my friend. Okay. This run is over. There's no way. Good night, Paul. Can you go straight to a psychiatrist? I'm certainly going to try. I have health insurance now, which means I can go to my insurance website and see who takes it and just see if I can make an appointment. I'll try that first. Because GPs can't diagnose you? Cool. Good to know. I would prefer to take as few steps in the process as possible. And I know I'm preparing myself for whatever doctor I go to be like, you're seeking a diagnosis. And I'll be like, yes. Yes, I am seeking a diagnosis. Please! This is all my fault. I'm complaining like the game is screwing me over. I'm just not playing well. This is a tough game though. I'm kind of surprised. Seeking a diagnosis because I need it for treatment that has been inaccessible to me until now. That is a beautifully phrased sentence. Thank you. I can't afford this stuff. I'm gonna try. But also I'm planning the first time I go in. Oh, the elevator fight scene is kind of lit. What's up, Andy? Welcome back from your walk. How was it? Is it gray and windy and cool over there? Temple can switch appearance at any time and turn into mirror mode. Horrible. We're experiencing live commenting from Hawk and Meryl on Captain America the Winter Soldier as they watch it for the first time. It's been kind of a good time. I'm also being very bad at this game because I'm officially 3 beers deep at like 5 in the evening. I didn't think this through at all. Stop. Does the E in shield stand for excessive force? Yes. So does the E in police. Stop. Ah! Oh, that's extremely disorienting. It's like the Uno reverse card, except for it hurts your brain. Here we go. Buh. Yes. Quite pleasant. It's been an excellent week for it to be gray and rainy, because I hurt my ankle, so I can't skate anyway. And, like, if there ever was a good time... Shapes.io? Are you an advertising bot at me right now? What is this? Oh no. Oh, I don't like Factorio. This person refused to say something. I have a hunch they're hiding information is enough reasonably to cause lethal force now. No warrant, no investigation. Yes, but I think only if they're a superhero. It's free at the URL. I mean, good for y'all. Y'all should definitely play it. Management games? That's not my speed. That is not my speed. That's right, I don't have light. Stop. I forgot that I don't have a good weapon. I forgot that I'm bad at the game. Oh, is it demo? Interesting. That would make sense. What is free these days? Can't have shit for free. Here's the thing, I didn't enjoy them before my engineering degree ruined the fun either. So that's probably part of it. But I think I'm that twitchy type of gamer. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just a fast-paced, reactive, like the stereotypical ADHDer. I think that's all I am. I think I'm gonna have to be okay with it. Except puzzle games. ADHD energy. Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know anything about what C-Block World even means, but I'm interested. Plus to all healing effects? That could be good. I think we have to try it, because I'm dying anyway. Look, I barely know what Factorio looks like. The only resource you have access to is water. What? You pollen wingless spent a month going through C-Block? Holy shit. Part of the map transforms into unknown rooms. Is this a boss? I'm just gonna lose, huh? Sick. I mean, the only weapon that I have that's even half decent is this sword. Just gonna keep trying that. Ah! Roguelike, you gotta sneak on him. I get it, I get it. I would be interested, at least as an experiment, to play rogue. You know what I mean? Oof. There's a whole lot going on in this room. I want to automate everything? I don't. I really don't. That's too much big brain. I think what it is a really hard arcade cabinet difficulty dungeon crawler. Oh, maybe I don't want to play it. Almost. You kind of like the way Black Widow looks in this movie? Interesting. I don't think that I did. I'm tired of this dungeon. Let's go to the other one. One more run. One more. Yeah, she does not look straight. Funny. She's not straight. She's into big green guys. She has a hot to lesbians look. Hold on. Now hold on. Don't underestimate me. I don't dislike the hot to lesbians look. Just chilling in here while accumulating shapes to level up my stuff in shapes. It's like the cookie clicker. I never understood. I never understood. I guess I do the same thing but abstracted in like RPGs where I play through the game so that my numbers get higher. Like I get it. But also I don't get it. Do we start at cash or unknown? Honestly, cash rules everything around me. How you doing?
Good. I got a splinter.
How'd you get a splinter?
Stupid boy in the hanger.
From the... What?
The wooden hanger was broken.
You gotta throw it out. The game gates equipment behind higher numbers. Yeah. And like I get it. It's something to work towards, but it's annoying. I'm never gonna stop doing this. This is who I am now. Hironobu Sakaguchi. Who is that? Help. Let me in. I want to be one of the cool kids. I want to understand references. The Final Fantasy series. Okay, yes. I understand references now. Y'all, I know it's lame. I know it's dumb. I know we've all been let down before. I cannot wait for Final Fantasy 16. The Kingdom Hearts bitch got his stink on it? Excuse you. Excuse you. Kingdom Hearts is my son. Kingdom Hearts is my child. I will die for it. I don't hate what it's Tabata, right? Kingdom Hearts is a series I really like. However, comma. That sounds about right. That sounds exactly how everybody talks about Kingdom Hearts. Oh God. It's Tabata, right? I think I like, or is it Nomura? I think it's Nomura. Shit. Wait, aren't there two now? Isn't Tabata the newish one? I don't know. I'm losing it. Tetsuya Nomura, okay. I think I like his style. I think I like his vibe. I like what he's going for. He just often doesn't stick the landing. Not mean. Hot take. I liked most of 15. Like, kind of a lot, even. Been watching a bunch of stuff on the Resident Evil lately. Has some impressive lore. It has certainly a lot more than I expected. I thought I was just going to jump into a dumb horror game when I played Resident Evil 7, and then there were like all these tie-ins. And now everybody knows the name of the character. Like, they have running memes. Wild. I would like to play 8, but I'm poor. Creates an emotionally resonant story mostly through homage, letting your characters experience the growth moments of characters from other series, and then delivering a fever-pitched final battle that gives you sort of a kind, hopeful ending. Yeah. That sounds about right. That's your however, comma? That's more of a description than a critique. What would y'all do if I went really hard into like Warhammer for my channel? And I just read all the books and I learned all the Warhammer lore and I referenced everything like in this dungeon is like Nurgle. How would you feel about that? Does that sound good or bad? Sounds pretty bad to me. Doesn't work for 15, where the main characters should be their own characters and not blank slates. Vivi from 9, Orin from 10, and Quistis from 8, but masculine? Yeah, that's a really good point. It's a really good point. The group dynamic worked really well, but each individual character was kind of calling each of the 4 party members out, yeah. The group dynamic worked really well. I liked like the mechanics of it, but you're right, they were copy paste characters and they weren't a whole lot on their own. I don't care about these. Why does it keep giving me, oh, I can do this. I can rewrite the game. Do I want bombs? I hate bombs, it turns out. Do I reroll again or do I just buy this dagger? Part where you're in the Magitech series is Saving Grace. You loved and recommended the game solely on how good that section felt. Wait, the narrow hallways with just the ring? Is that what you're referring to? They modded out the scary, lonely survival horror rules of the experience in an update. That's really interesting that you say that, because that part of the game was the most critically panned and popularly panned part of the game by everyone. It was the first thing that they went in and they were like, we have to fix this. Everybody hated it. It's really interesting. I'm glad that you liked it. It's cool to have that perspective, because I didn't hate it. I thought it dragged. I thought it dragged a little too long, but I liked the My biggest problem with the game was the pacing of it all. I was expecting it to continuously become this bigger thing, but instead it was road trip and then ramp, 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 final boss. Ah! Every horror game drags pretty hard. I think that's true. I think you either my big brain experience of playing one horror game in my entire life, that being Resident Evil 7, you either have it drag too long or it becomes an action game, right? Resident Evil 7 became an action game.
Can I use that?
The box? Yeah, just go dump the sweats out. I like your point because one of my favorite. Hello, welcome back. One of my favorite ways to critique. We're talking about Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if you played it, but Tyr has some hot takes. Flaming, sizzling fire, sautéed, crispy takes. I don't care about any of these. We're skipping it. Hold on. I'm gonna reroll. Don't know shit about Final Fantasy. I adore Final Fantasy, even if I am god awful at the older ones. I just don't have the patience for an older Final Fantasy game. I started at 7. 7, 8, 9, 10 are bangers through and through. Final Fantasy 9 is the best Final Fantasy game. Pants down. No question. We'll buy this. And then Final Fantasy 12 I liked, but I didn't finish because it's too bloated. Final Fantasy 13 is obviously not good. 13.2 didn't play, 13.3 didn't play. 10.2 is bad. Sorry. Opinion on Resident Evil? I enjoyed it. I thought Resident Evil 7 was a good time. I like puzzle box, like the Metroidvania style, back and forth getting keys. I liked that it was scary, but I didn't want to die. I liked, I did not play 8. I haven't played 8 because I don't have any fucking money. Tetsuya Nomura has really bad belts and Magic Circle syndrome. Yeah. That's true. That's all true. When she speaks the truth, she speaks it plainly. Okay. Super over the top. Honestly, I think Resident Evil has to do that, right? It's gotta be super over the top. I have also heard that it is scary. Scarier than 7, even. Let me kill you! Will I play 8? I'm thinking about it. It might be a while, though. One of these days, I'll be a popular enough streamer where I can just be on Twitter and be like, if somebody wants to buy me this game, I'll play it on stream. And then someone will. But I'm not there yet. One of these days. 10.2 was fun and pretty, balanced for shit. Didn't tell you how to play it. Okay, yes. I don't know how to play 10.2. I didn't know if I was fucking it up. I didn't know what, but I just couldn't get into it. That's the dream. I agree. Honestly, Andy buying me Celeste was like a big moment of, holy shit, this is what it feels like. And it feels good. I'm excited to finish Celeste. I think we'll be back Sunday. Because I don't know about y'all, but I think Saturday is going to be all day The Witness. I think it's going to be The Witness all day. Rat Stomp on Steam sometime? Bet. Bet. I've been itching to, because I only got to play once with my D&D party, and then they disappeared. So let's do it. Hyped for Inquisition Friday and Saturday? Fuck yeah. I think it would be fun to pop into an Inquisition stream of yours, because I had a good time on your Batman stream. Bow, bow, bow. I don't understand how people have a full-time job and stream and like do literally anything else, because I have a full-time job, but really I work 30 hours or less every week, and I stream, and that's basically all I do, and I still don't have enough free time to do what I want to do. I don't understand. Methylphenidate? Probably. Inviting people from Monday streams more often? Yeah. Do it. Having guest streams would be kind of lit. I still want to golf. I still want to golf. You need to find a guest for next Monday? You can do it. Surely. Doesn't Hayden stream? Can he guest? Regular enemies summon a vermin upon death. That sucks. That sucks a lot. There you go. There you go. Oh, he doesn't like getting political on stream? Yeah, that's fair. That's basically all we talked about. Techno jazz. That sounds like a bop. I'm really enjoying this, I'm really enjoying roguelikes and jazz. I might just keep doing this on Wednesday. It's just so nice to vibe to a good, just some good music, and like kind of wig out. I hate sticks of dynamite. Stop it. But I should not spend money. I understand. I know where you're coming from. But also, if it would make you happy, you should spend money. Can't be letting them style on me like that? What do you mean? The enemies? Because I'm terrible at this game? Is that what you mean? Stop. Yes. I'm so bad at it. Like I can't put together I can't figure out the pacing. Because like I think it wants to be played like Dark Souls, but it's also so hectic and so much faster like Hades, and I can't find the in-between. Oh shit, I should add Hades to my polls for roguelike streams. Would it always get voted to the top if I just added Hades to the poll? Who knows? I'll try. Seen enough Hades, TBH? Good for you. I've seen so much Isaac, but I can't stop. I cannot stop. You beat it completely. Watched Curio beat it in one sitting. Holy shit. I got the, I have not unlocked the true ending. I'm gonna be honest. You wanna know the hottest take of all time? I think I've been spoiled for roguelikes. By starting with Isaac first. I think Hades didn't have enough variation for me to stick with it as long as everybody else did. I played through enough times to I beat the final boss, I think, twice. But I know you have to beat him like 10 times to get the ending, which I did not do. And it's just like, each run is not unique enough. You know what I mean? I don't know if anyone here is as avid an Isaac player as I am, but it's absurd. It's something between a bullet hell and a Zelda roguelike, and it knows it too. It's got references for days. Don't play any roguelikes? Look, I don't like Zelda or bullet hell. I love Zelda, and I'm realizing with Isaac, and Nier, for that matter, I'm realizing how much I love bullet hells too. Yeah, I would recommend Isaac wholeheartedly to anybody, except it has, oh god damn it, Ikaruga. I will try it. Write that down. Put it in the server suggestions of the Discord. I would recommend it wholeheartedly to anybody as an excellent video game, except it has the most trigger warnings, like the most content warnings out of any game I've ever seen ever. And I simply cannot reconcile. Like, I can't play it on stream. I guess I can, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna hurt someone. It's a lot. It's just so careless with its content. Hiccup? Please. Are you recommending emulation? Because I'm gonna do it. Have you heard that I plan to play Taz, the PlayStation 2 classic about the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes? Because that's happening. That's probably happening after Celeste. I think about it a lot. Didn't even know it existed. Exactly. It was my whole ass childhood. My cousin and I played it constantly. Taz's clumsy ADHD representation? Yeah. Taz is clumsy a lot of things. But the game is fun. I'll probably have to do some research into it, because the last time that I played an older game, I was really caught off guard and I got extremely anxious on stream because of Gex's casual homophobia. How do I navigate the landscape of trying to be an inclusive streamer when every video game is problematic? daggers. Each greed kill removes 2 corruption. Oh. There you go. That's what you do with Batman? That's fair. That's a point. You don't feel comfortable playing Beautiful Joe? Because it was pretty casually misogynist? I don't know that game. But, like, yeah, I know where you're coming from. I couldn't even play Gex. Well, also, Gex was really boring. It turns out. That is true. That is what you do with Batman. The same guy who made Devil May Cry? Oh, so it should be fun then. Except for the misogyny. Mechanical flight wings? Oh, are you all talking about Ikaruga, which I'm not paying any attention to? I will do that. Oh, Falcon suit? Yeah. That's his jam. Hawk pops in. What has it been, like 30 minutes? Welcome back. I still have that PlayStation 1 emulator. I just don't know what to play on it. Movie got slow. Yeah. There's that talky part at the end of the first act. Or the beginning of the second act? Whatever. Every movie's the same. Nothing matters. We were all born to suffer. I'm setting myself up for a losing run because I'm not paying any attention. That's 2 curses in a row about enemies spawning enemies when they die. That's the worst. Good evening, Alexandra. How are you doing? Ay. Stop. 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 Sleeped. Good for you. Sleeped kind of through the day, huh? Good for you. Colt 45 Rainmaker, I don't give a single shit about you. Sorry. Sleep is generally good. I'm pretty bad at it. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot for me. No way? Is that Iris? Trash Can Goddess? Welcome in. It's so lovely to have you here. I think for the first time. Everybody in my chat who doesn't know, Trash Can Goddess is a VTuber who is adorable and does good art and is a good time, and you should go watch them. Everybody from Trash Can Goddess's stream, hello, I'm Biggest Junior. I'm a non-binary radical variety streamer. I skateboard and make clothes and play games and talk about politics. Welcome in. Got 6.5 hours. Could be worse. Could be very worse. Could be very worse. Raid. Hello. Did you just get in? Did I just speak to nobody for a solid? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Black Widow's so hot. Everyone who doesn't know, Black Widow is so hot. Beautiful Joe is incredibly difficult even compared to Devil May Cry. Oh, that's terrifying. Reminds me of Oni-Chanbara Vortex, a game where you have to be able to do a 25-point combo to damage bosses? Say again? Which was not developed for the... Aw, oh, jeez. I just lost this run. I'm poisoned and everything. It's over. Twitch has been loading so slow. Don't worry, I was hyping you up, so it was all good things. But yeah, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm playing Curse of the Dead Gods for the second time, and I'm doing badly. Oh, we're going into the boss with 61 HP. Sick. What were you up to? Were you doing art or were you playing something today? Yeah, the game is ballin', straight up and down. It's very hard. And I'm that type of hoe that likes to play Dark Souls all the time, more than is necessary or normal. But I'm still not doing well. Some creative Minecraft with some streamer pals? Don't glance at chat. Don't do it. That sounds nice. Y'all building anything cool? Whenever I play Minecraft, I get these big-headed ideas where I'm like, I'm gonna dig out the entire underside of this mountain and build a dwarven fortress from the inside out. And then I play for like 2 hours and I'm like, I need Dark Souls. Little cottage courthouse? Nice. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. If you need to get up and stretch or take some pain meds, don't worry about sticking around. You gotta do what's best for you, you know? You're working on a non-Euclidean project in Minecraft? Is that even possible? Oh, baby. We're going to the cool zone. I don't even have my sunnies. Ah, frick. We're already playing the jazz. How much cooler can you get? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce your name, Bubble. Mood, I end up wanting to do big projects. That's your mod? That's a huge honor. I'm delighted. Welcome. One sec. Well, Bubble. If you're one of their best friends, you're a friend of the channel. Welcome to the cool zone. The intent of the cool zone is to keep me from getting heated when I'm playing hard games. It was invented while I was playing Sekiro boss rushes, but today is a jazz and drinks kind of day, so I was already cool, you know? Thank you, cool shades, yeah. Yeah, it's Bucky Barnes. Jazz is cool. Jazz and roguelikes is my aesthetic. It's my aesthetic. For anyone who's curious, who just got here, my friend Hawk, who's a part of the Plural System Garden System, is watching Captain America: The Winter Soldier and live commentating in my chat. Interesting how he shows up yet has no like acknowledgement of that. Interesting. Certainly. Okay, I don't have anything. I can't. Just realized it before the movie pointed it out. Nice. Got him. Oh, I hate these. Oh no. This is a terrible setup. I guess this. Well, welcome in. And go enjoy your laydown. You definitely deserve it. We're gonna try this one again. I was not intending to continue, but shit. If there ever was a good incentive to keep playing games, it's a raid from a lovely person. How we doing on sound levels? I always forget to ask, but I never do sound checks for myself, so I'm kind of relying on y'all. Please. Please, please, please. Okay, this is a terrible setup. I hate this. Ah. Okay. That's not the button I'm looking for, but don't worry, we're in the cool zone. I'm not gonna get heated about it. Ooh. You think it sounds good? Aw, thank you. Thank you, my love. Oh no. I don't understand how the shield works. I'm not good enough at parries to even try them. Like just there, I tried twice and failed miserably. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. We don't get heated in the cool zone, remember? Trying my very best not to get heated in the cool zone. Tell me something cool to keep me cool. Whatever's on your mind. We highly encourage talking about special interests in this channel. Ice cream is pretty cool. My partner's been on a kick lately. She maybe? Is it maybe a bow kind of? Might be a bow kind of run. Let's give it a shot. My partner's been on a kick lately. She wanted to try Cherry Garcia for the first time, the Ben & Jerry's cherry ice cream flavor, because she had never tried it before. And now she's kind of in, you know, she's had it multiple times, and I have yet had the opportunity to try it, which I am pointing out loud because she's sitting in the room with me, and it's funny. Some of your special interests are not appropriate for stream chats. This is technically an 18 plus. This is technically an 18 plus stream room, so you do what you feel is best. Figs only grow fruit on new wood, and you only put down fruit on that wood when a wasp harvests some plant fiber. What? Hold on. Okay, we have some not consenting to horny chat. Maybe we should especially maybe we should avoid some Omegaverse content, because yeah, I'm familiar with the Omegaverse. Oh, okay. Andy, I'm having a really hard time piecing together what that sentence even means. The grammar is not working for me. Or maybe my brain is not working for proper grammar. Thank you. Please and thank you. I'm down with the furries. Some of my best friends, in fact. But. Capital B but on that one. We're going all in. Yeah. Cash rules everything around me. I wish I could play Wu-Tang, but I have to play royalty-free. Oh. Defeating enemies now releases blood instead of gold, restoring a portion of health. Blood quantity is increased by the kill counter and perception. This sucks. See, this is the thing. The game wants you to take a measured... It wants you to take a measured approach and be very, very careful about the way that you play it, but also it says, "You go faster, you die, dummy." The karaoke versions don't get content ID'd? Interesting. That's actually a good idea because you wouldn't be able to like listen to the lyrics anyway. I just want those fat beats. I keep saying it, but I keep not doing it. I want to get I have purchased some of Patricia Taxon's music in the past. I want to get her music up in here because she is a living example of a true copyright abolitionist. Also, her music is good. Yeah, Patricia Taxon and I are friends. I DM'd her on Twitter one time to ask if I could use her music for a skate video. No big deal. She said, sure. She sent me a one-word reply. Yeah, we're basically friends now. It's really no biggie. Stop. Please? I'm not gonna lie, with the light mechanic in this game, the cool zone is making things mighty difficult. Let me tell you. Plants that survive for multiple years put out new wood every year, but most types either put out fruit only on fruiting branches or put out fruit only on newly produced wood, same year or prior year only. And figs are new wood. Okay, hold on. It says I can't heal from other healing sources now. Does that include this fountain? I'm gonna assume so. Alright, for real though, y'all. Why do you know so much about figs? Are you growing figs at this moment? Because I know you have that beautiful garden. Is it a fig year for you? Ah, shit. You are! That is excellent news. I had, Oh, I'm gonna sound like a damn fool. Because I was thinking of dates when I started this sentence. Every year is a fig year now? Fuck yes. How similar are figs and dates? Because I would like to continue talking about this food that I had, but it is not figs, it's dates. Quick, botanists in chat, please. Dates are a palm tree fruit. Not even similar then? Cool, love it. Y'all ever have fig Newtons? Please. My mom had a thing when she was... Let me finish the fig Newton thing real quick and then I'll get back to dates. My mom had a thing. Glue for your teeth, exactly. They're so weird. But my mom had this thing where she only wanted to get us healthy snacks for a while. So we had like... And I know these are going to sound ridiculous because they're not healthy at all. We got cereal with no frosting. So we got like Kix, the corn cereal Kix. We got Pop-Tarts with no frosting, which honestly just ruins the Pop-Tart. And we had fig Newtons. We had fig Newtons for years and years and years, and none of us ever liked fig Newtons. And she kept buying fig Newtons, and so we ate them. Figs are not vegan technically because wasps are required to pollinate the plant? I assumed pollinators didn't factor in because don't like a lot of fruits and vegetables need to be pollinated? by like bees and wasps, etc.? I assumed pollinators didn't. Well, you say that. Y'all want to know a fun fact about... They can't escape from the female fig. Oh, okay, so they die pollinating it. Interesting. Very interesting. If you're eating a female fig, you've eaten a wasp. Do they make it into the fig Newtons? Are there wasps in the fig Newtons? Are there wasps in my fig Newtons? The snack that I don't like, but I like very much. Yeah. These are terrible. Reroll. Ooh, that's good. Go for it. Almost certainly, but they're very, very small wasps. I'm gonna go around telling everybody that I'm a wasp eater. The fig wasps shouldn't be a deal breaker ideologically. Yeah, it depends on how strict you want to get on the veganism, you know? Because if you want to get real for a sec, if you want to get nasty, the almond industry is killing shitloads of bees. So almonds are probably also not vegan in that sense, but only because of the fact that bees are imported on trucks every year. Goodness. What is all this blood nonsense? What are we playing, Bloodborne? They're not actually domesticated, they're just symbiotic with the figs? So does that make it non-vegan? If it's naturally occurring that way? They might as well be a part of the plant. Aren't we all? If you really think about it. If it's not intentional harm, it's not exactly... Well, it depends. Well, here's the problem. How do you define intentional harm? You know what I mean? Because I'm sure the almond industry isn't intending to kill shitloads of bees, but they do it every year. Yeah, how does it, is veganism a political stance against, like, what do we mean by veganism? Now I'm confused. And I'm not trying to get philosophical here. I'm trying to be legit. I'm actually asking genuine question. The stance is for you is meat is kind of gross. Which, honestly, that's kind of inarguable. Yeah, meat's kind of gross. I think it's tasty, though. I know, I'm sorry. It's also generally cheaper, in my experience, than trying to go vegan. And I'm not rich. Words. Political stance that the violence we do to animals is not worth the alleged benefit. See, that's what I was thinking. So, do figs count if we're not doing violence to the wasps? It's just the way figs are. Totally valid on both counts, 100%. Especially when it's phrased that way. Political stance that the violence we do to animals is not worth the alleged benefits to humans, especially under capitalism, 100% true. No reservations, fully agree with that. Do almonds count if we have to genocide bees? I think so. I think so. I don't know how true this is. I worked as a door-to-door canvasser for an environmental nonprofit, which turned out to be a really shitty organization. But the campaign we were doing that summer was veganism is a movement. I agree with that. The campaign we were doing that summer was to save the bees from a specific class of chemical called neonicotinoids, which use the same active ingredient as nicotine in the pesticides, and they would essentially give bees a head rush because it's a stimulant, right? And then the bees wouldn't be able to find their way. They wouldn't be able to find their way back to the hive. So big chemical companies like Dow and Monsanto sell like factory grade pesticides that contain this chemical, and it's killing shitloads of bees. And the rumor going around was like, in other countries, they hire workers with brushes to pollinate plants. I don't know if that's true. Honey counts as non-vegan because we steal from bees, then almonds would certainly be non-vegan because of the bee murder. Fair. Here's a question. Do pistachios count as non-vegan if they're one of the biggest lobbies for war in Iraq to eliminate the competition? It isn't actually about the totalitarian reduction of all harm. It's about reducing the harm as much as possible. Yes. I mean, I would argue that indigenous hunting practices would still be vegan because in that sense, the benefit outweighs the harm done to the animals. It's my hot take of the day, but what do I know? I'm not indigenous, for the record. I'm not speaking for anyone. I think the problem with honey is the way beehives are cultivated and exterminated based on honey production. Yeah. I think that's true. I think collecting honey in a humane manner isn't necessarily harmful. Let's pick up a shiny new mace. I'm having a way better time with the veganism conversation than I am with the game right now, and it's severely affecting my my performance. Veganism as a movement and as a product is not exactly the same. Kind of like how organic has become a buzzword to use for advertising rather than like the original intended meaning of organic when referring to food. A huge part a lot of vegan texts have read about is how animals kill and eat their prey, and it's part of the ecosystem, so it would stand to reason that killing and using every part of the buffalo would be reasonably in line with the vegan values. You've got to go for another walk. This is my last run anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry about leaving if that's what you were worried about. But yeah, and that's the interesting thing about like the capitalist recuperation of veganism kind of turns it into a caricature of like this more mature take, right? It has become a marketing lifestyle as opposed to like if I'm about to get murked. I don't know about to. I feel like I could probably survive for a little while. So if you got to go on that walk, baby, you got to go on that walk. Not that I'm trying to like push you out of my stream. Because please stay. I don't know where I heard that fun fact about pistachios, by the way, but it haunts my nightmares. Somebody told me that pistachios are one of the largest lobbies for war in the Middle East because apparently American pistachios have a lot of competition over there and they're trying to eliminate it by going to war in the Middle East. Hobby Lobby's owning family looted the Baghdad Museum? Motherfucker. Vegan product requires no animals to be a necessary step in the production of the product, separate from the spread of the organism. So, like, pollination doesn't count because pollination spreads. Oh, okay, yeah. I think. No animals to be a necessary step in the production of the product. Gotcha. Iran is the biggest producer of pistachios? Okay, yes. This supports the factoid that I was given then, and my dreams will continue to be haunted. Taking damage triggers a wave of darkness. You deal plus 10% damage in the light. Okay, cool. Seeks for the reduction of much animal harm as possible. I'm here for that. 100p. I mean, we all know that, like, factory farms are the worst shit that's ever existed, right? Like, straight up and down. Like, no two ways about it, even. I'm gonna die? So it seems to me, wow, got murked. So it seems to me that veganism is one of those things that you can't fully promote and subscribe to unless you are also anti-capitalist. It's intersectional in that way. Yes, it's not just getting rid of meat. The Middle East has this weird candy called mestique. It haunts your dreams? Oh no. White licorice? I'm interested. Getting rid of meat is impossible in the current situation? Yeah. I'm so sorry. I've been getting spam text messages recently, and I don't know who, like, where I gave my number. I don't know where. Pro-capitalist veganists? Those are the ones, yeah, those are the ones that those are the ones that I mock. And I get it. Like, capitalism, like, takes a thing and it sells it back to you as a lifestyle. I understand how, years and years and years of brainwashing, you're going to fall for it and think you're doing a good thing. But also, shut up for a second. You're going to Spanish class, you'd hop by the local markets all the time, see if they're carrying any. Except the first time you haven't found it again? I'm so sorry. They say while sitting in front of a lightsaber? What do you mean? Hold on. Are you talking shit about my lightsaber? Are you talking about lifestyle marketing? Oh, baby, I fell for it hard. But it's so pretty. Capitalism selling it back to you? Yeah, 100%. Does it work? Define work. It lights up. There is a blade. It looks kind of cool. If y'all were here for the raid notification, it was me swinging my lightsaber around. I designed it, by the way. That's my custom design. You could say I have an eye for aesthetics. You could say. It's also where Lego Karl Marx hangs out. Lego Karl Marx hangs out up here. Can I design one for you? Absolutely. I can do that. Do you want to know how much it cost? Because it cost a lot. Graphic design is not my passion. I'm terrible at it. Clothing design is my passion. Speaking of, y'all, I'm working on my first 5 commissions for custom sweatpants. I'm going to be posting progress pictures on Twitter and Instagram. If you're interested, the links are down there. Also, order something. My email is on my Twitter and it's on my Instagram. It also might be down there. Email me. Order something. Yeah, please do. The custom saber shop, I think it's called, has this cool program where they have they have like a grid program, and they have all of their individual pieces, and you can like line them up and build the lightsaber how you want to. And then you can upload that file when you're ordering all the individual pieces to be like, this is how I want it to look. And they'll drill the holes where you need them to drill. It's cool. That's how I did it. I'm very excited. Progress pictures are coming. Hooty hooty hoo. Last thing before I leave, the sub goal continues. Y'all, till the end of May, 18 days to go. Discrete subscriptions and resubscriptions I will be counting because I'm looking for the first Twitch payout, which would be a huge milestone for me. Right now we are at 28 out of 50, which is so massive with 18 days to go. And at the end of it, I want to try to put together my first fundraising stream for local Austin mutual aid, which is especially kind of relevant now because Austin just passed a bill that makes it illegal to sleep or camp on the sidewalk or anywhere in the city. So our unhoused neighbors here in Austin are about to get the shit into the stick real fast, like real soon. And I know Food Not Bombs is active here, so I might be working with them. Oh God, there's a fly on my camera. Yeah, I know, it's disgusting. It was one of the coolest things about Austin when I moved here was that it was legal for unhoused people to camp anywhere that wasn't private property. So you'll see these huge unhoused encampments where people like pool together resources, and it was a really cool thing to see. Now it's illegal. Fucking cool. Anywho. Yeah, I want to do a marathon stream of Nintendo 64's Jet Force Gemini, in which the dog is a tank. It's gonna be a good time. I will find a way to do this event stream no matter what. It's just that if I hit the sub goal by the end of the month, we do it soon. If I don't hit the sub goal by the end of the month, we do it later. You get me? You get me. Cool. Anywho. Thanks so much, y'all. Who's live? Who are we rating? I know. Oh, Patch is live. I raid Patch every time. Should I not raid Patch every time? The Super Nintendembos? They're not Patch. We should raid them. Pajama Sam 2? That's very exciting. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming. If you like me, follow me. Thank you, Trash Can Goddess, for the raid. You are lovely. I hope your nap is delicious. Follow me on Twitter. I do good tweets. Follow me on Instagram. I do cool skate videos, and I make custom clothes. It's as simple as that. Anyway, let's raid. I want to watch Pajama Sam 2. I'll be back Saturday morning. I'm going to be playing The Witness all fucking day because I can't get that game out of my head. Be there. Help me solve puzzles. It's going to be great. Much love.